What is going on, MetaMonkey AI family? I want to give you guys a little recap of a Twitter space that was held last night. And for MetaMonkey AI, I want to let Augustine, the lead dev on this project, kind of explain to you guys what the Pure Wallet is and how it's going to work. And then we will kind of review this after after he's done, and we'll talk about it, and then we'll talk about some other stuff that was discussed, and then we'll go ahead and look at some price action today, which I'm excited to look at. But I'll let Augustine explain to you guys about the Pure Wallet so you can get it right from him.
Hey, thank you, Dr. Crypto. Yeah, so let me give a high-level view of what we've been doing with the Pure Wallet, where it's at, and how we think it's going to play into the overall situation going on in the market today, and also in our greater ecosystem that we're building with MMAI. So, everyone knows that the Pure Wallet has the offline capabilities. We've talked about that to some extent, but I want to talk about the safety and security features and how our cold storage is going to work, and how it's going to be comparable to some other cold storage options, and how it's even going to be beyond other cold storage options, and how we have a feature that's completely separates ourselves from anyone else that I know of that has a wallet out there that can do something like this. So a lot of people are familiar with the hardware. You can buy a hardware, and you can store basically, when you get the hardware, what you're doing is you're storing your secret keys offline. And when you plug it in, the signature of those secret keys the private keys are happening behind basically a firewall, where if someone's hacked into your computer, if someone's on your network, they won't be able to get that information. So it is a very safe and secure way of doing that. The downside of the hard wallet is obviously there's a cost to it. I mean, they could be anywhere from $100 to $200. The other downside is it's not always at your fingertips. Sometimes it's locked away, so getting access to it is a little difficult. But overall, it's a great safety feature. So in comparison with our Pure Wallet, we're going to have two features in our Pure Wallet. One feature is a toggle switch. So the toggle switch will allow you to turn your Pure Wallet app, even though your phone has connectivity to the internet. The toggle switch will disconnect your app from the internet. So it won't affect anything else on your phone. It won't affect any of the other apps, but it basically puts up a firewall, so no one on the outside can get into your wallet. So that's kind of going to be a similar feature to some of the cold wallets, in the aspect that it's behind a firewall, long as you have that toggle switch turned on. But let's talk about the other safety feature we have on this. So when you do use the hard wallet, your crypto is still on the blockchain. It hasn't been moved off the blockchain. All that's happening is your private key is being signed behind a firewall, where no one can spy on it and get your information, and therefore steal your key and have access to your crypto. The Pure Wallet, the second feature, are tokenized wallets. So for those of you that might not know all the details that I've talked about before, in the Pure Wallet, we have two wallets. The one wallet is where you keep your on-chain crypto. So right now, Ethereum, for example, so it's stored inside your Ethereum wallet. It's on chain. It's there in a regular state, like it would be with any wallet, minus the toggle switch. But then we have our tokenized wallet. So the tokenized wallet is the feature that we use when you're going to make an offline payment. You would move, like, let's say you wanted to pay 1 ETH to someone. You're not going to have you're going to meet them in on a hike somewhere. There's not going to be connectivity, and you want to make that payment. So you can make it through Bluetooth, through QR code. We're going to put a few different capabilities, but basically it gets moved off the blockchain, and it gets moved into your tokenized wallet that's also inside of your Pure Wallet. And now that one ETH has physically been removed off the blockchain and it's sitting inside your tokenized wallet. And that's the same mechanism that we use that allow you to transfer that ETH to someone else. So we've done some extra security work over the last month in making that a very secure tokenized wallet where it's a new form of cold storage. Like I said earlier, I don't believe anyone else has done anything like this. If someone is out there, we might hear about it, but I don't think so. But this is a very safe, secure way of holding your token. So if you had holding your coins, if you had 1,000 Ethereum, you could move it into that cold storage. You could hold it there off chain and it'll be there, and you can hold it indefinitely. As long as you wanted to hold it there, you could. Let's say 10 years later, you decided to move it back. The signature's in there that'll replace it. It's just kind of like making a payment. When I make a payment from me to Austin, it gets verified that, hey, I originally owned it, and then it goes to Austin. But typically that payment happens in a matter of seconds or minutes. With this, what happens is it goes into a cold storage unit. So it's the same way a payment is made, but now it's held somewhere for an endless amount of time. It could be a short period of time, long period of time, but anytime you want to reclaim it, it'll be able to be reclaimed by you. So it's another new way of cold storage. With everything going on in the market, I think that's going to be very unique. I think the fact that we don't have hardware that that someone has to purchase is going to be great. I think the fact that the flexibility of not having the hardware locked away is going to be a great feature for us. And then the other thing we're doing, Dr. Crypto, for the community, they've supported us tremendously. Everyone that's bought our tokens, we know we have a lot of people that were with us from the beginning. They're still holding. So we're, truly happy about that. And we've always wanted to deliver some true utility to our tokens. So one of the things we're talking about doing, and we're just putting the details into place. And once I have the details, we'll make the formal announcement. But we have decided that in order to have that cold storage feature, people that download the wallet, they can download it for free. They can use the wallet for free. But to use that cold storage offline feature, they're going to have to purchase and hold a certain amount of MMAI tokens. I'll disclose. It won't be it'll be a significant enough amount. And if we get thousands of people downloading this wallet, hundreds of thousands of people, it could be a pretty significant amount this will add up to. But this is going to be one of the real utilities of our token. It's not going to stop there. I'll let people come and ask me questions about the cold storage in a second, but let me talk about one other feature that we're working on with the Pure Wallet. The other feature is we're working on making this into a payment processing. Austin's talked about this. Until Web3 and until the metaverse really becomes mature, who knows how long that's going to take. There's going to be a transition period between Web 2 and Web 3. So that means there's a lot of communication that needs to happen between the two different technologies. So the Pure Wallet is going to work in a Web 2 arena and also in a Web 3 arena. So we're going to make it into a payment processing. I mentioned before, first we're going to start with WooCommerce. We'll expand out to some of the other big e-commerce platforms. But we're going to target the less service industries. We talked about the legal cannabis industry in the U.S. They don't have payment processing available. So we're going to give them a way where they can use USDT and USDC in the Pure Wallet, and they can have a very simple checkout functionality. So anyone can shop their e-commerce website, and then when they put the items in the cart, instead of waiting to pay cash as they walk in or as a delivery driver comes out, it's going to give them the ability to pay for it right then and there. So a couple of things that happens with delivery. Sometimes you go out for delivery and the person isn't there. And you wasted the time, you wasted the gas, you did all that. The other thing is drivers, I remember on a previous call, we had someone that drove in Texas, I believe, and it's dangerous driving around. If people know you're a delivery driver and you're carrying cash, it's a dangerous thing. And we know, our world is becoming more dangerous. So we think that's going to be a great feature. We're thinking about how we can add some utility to that with the token. and we've got some good ideas. We will come out with a way. So I want people to know that, hey, there is going to be some utility in the Pure Wallet with the MMI token. So those of you that are holding it, I think that's super exciting news. And then just the third thing I want to mention real quick, our metaverse, the Pure Wallet is going to be one of the core components of the metaverse. It's going to help with not only the ability to, buy and sell and do different things, do commerce inside the metaverse. But we're also going to tie it into, we've talked about how blockchain is well beyond just cryptocurrency, how it can do other things like security, making sure identity theft is controlled, also making sure you have access, maybe if there's premium features, you have access to those premium features. So the Pure Wallet is also going to play a big part of our metaverse beyond just the crypto side, but it's going to have to do with identity, and it's going to have to do with accessibility inside the metaverse. We got some pretty cool things working there. We've got this new white paper that'll be released maybe in the next couple months. It's called Web Inside a Web. It's a way of how inside of the metaverse you can access Web 2 world, but it's also another way how you can access other metaverses, where you can find, if you go inside of a metaverse, you can find if your friend is in there. If not, maybe you can message them on Facebook Messenger, other things like that. Maybe you need to pay some bills or whatever you need to do. It'll give you a way to do that. It'll also give you a way to hop from from one from an MMAI world, a pure world, to someone else's metaverse. So it's going to have a lot of cool features.
Whoa, there's a lot there to unpack, right? So let's start unpacking it. Man, Augustine just dropped absolute bombs in that Twitter space. So let's start with at the beginning. The Pure Wallet scheduled to be released sometime in December. A fully functioning wallet, seed phrase and all. No more connections from the beta test to the MetaMask. This will be its own standalone wallet. Um, there will be two contracts inside the Pure Wallet, and we'll get to them two contracts in a minute. It will have a on-off toggle switch. Understand that this on-off toggle switch is not cold storage. This is a additional safety feature that disconnects your wallet from any Wi-Fi, mobile data, anything like that somebody can connect to and basically take your crypto. So that's what that on-off switch is. It's not the cold storage. It is just an additional safety feature that will be inside of the Pure Wallet to cut your access off, and it will only cut access off to that particular app on your phone. Will not cut access off to any other app or phone, so you still be able to use your phone. And then you have the second contract, which is the actual cold storage of your crypto. So what that does is it takes, let's say you have $1,000 in Ethereum, you move it to this top up feature, which is the second contract in the phone. It converts it to a coin, and basically stores it safely behind a firewall with additional protections. And then when you're ready to retrieve that again, you just call it back from the actual top up feature, and it'll give you what the amount of, let's say you put a half of ETH in there, it'll give you what is equivalent to a half of ETH back out of there. So, and that will go back into your hot wallet. So that is the cold storage piece. The beauty of this is it completely takes it off the blockchain for you. So basically nobody can hack it. And there's security features which allow for that, and additional security features which allow for that. So I want you guys to think about this in the concept of what we just went through, the FTX fiasco, right? I travel a lot. What if I was in an airport on a plane? All my crypto was in my ledger. Um, I didn't bring my ledger with me. Um, the whole market's crashing around me, and my ledger sitting at home. There's nothing I can do except for watch my money continue to go down and continue to go down until I get to the point where I'm able to secure my ledger and make some transactions, right? With the Pure Wallet, what can happen is I can just take that right up out of the top, right out of the top up feature, make my trades in my hot wallet on the go, and secure my money and make sure I'm good and keep it moving. So that's the difference between having access to your funds in your pocket and having access to your funds at home in your dresser drawer or in a lockbox somewhere, right? So this is what the Pure Wallet is bringing to the table. This is how it's changing the way that we store our crypto. And what better environment to bring the Pure Wallet out in than the environment that we're currently in, where everybody's exiting exchanges and moving to things like Trust Wallet, SafePal, MetaMask, all the big ones, right? So what a great time to bring out the Pure Wallet. Also, what Augie touched on in that was, in order for you to use the premium features, you must hold a certain amount of MetaMonkey AI tokens. Now they're going to release that amount or a certain dollar amount or tokens. I don't know how that's actually going to shake out, but they're going to release them details in the coming weeks. This gives MetaMonkey AI token complete utilization. It gives it a use case. If you want to know what type of use case and what price action this can have, go back and look at the Trust Wallet token and go back and look at the SafePal Wallet token on the charts. You can see since the FTX fiasco, and Sam Bankman Robert taking everybody, crushing the market, that them tokens have skyrocketed. So MetaMonkey AI is coming out with their token in their wallet at the perfect time to capitalize on these particular features. So what a great time to do that, right? So also the piece that I think everybody missed, not everybody missed it, but a lot of people missed it and they don't understand the significance of it, is the payment system that Augie dropped a bomb on. And when you think about a payment system, I want you to think about MasterCard, Visa, American Express, and how many transactions they do a day and how they move money through their payment system and the fees that they charge to move money through their system. And when Augustine talks about a payment system and the integration of a payment system into Pure Wallet for e-commerce, this is exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about processing payments. He's talking about doing things that MasterCard and Visa does inside the Pure Wallet. So with that, you also heard him say that they're going to try to utilize the MetaMonkey AI token in them transactions. How? I don't know. We'll wait and see. Wait and see how it's rolled out. Got confidence in the team that if there's a way that the MetaMonkey AI token can be utilized in that process, they'll utilize it. So, but man, what an absolute monster to have e-commerce payment solutions inside of the Pure Wallet itself. The third thing that he touched on is the metaverse and the utilization of the Pure Wallet in the metaverse. And later on in there, and I'm not going to get into it, he talked a lot about not making the Pure Wallet mandated to utilize the pure world, right? That's what we're calling the metaverse, is the pure world. And that's a good thing because not everybody's going to want to utilize the Pure Wallet, but they can still go to the pure world. So, but there may be an incentive to utilize the Pure Wallet in the pure world and MetaMonkey AI tokens will be utilized within the pure world for a variety of things that we're going to find out moving forward. So, very significant updates, very significant Twitter space, very significant updates on the utilization of the token as a token that'll be utilized not only in the wallet but in the metaverse and possibly with payments. Very big deal. Everybody always asks, what is the MetaMonkey AI token's use case? There's your use case, all laid out for you in one Twitter space. That's just the beginning. I shouldn't say all laid out for you. That's just the beginning of laying out what the MetaMonkey AI token's use case will be. So, man, big Twitter space. A lot of things are coming in December. December is going to be a big month for MetaMonkey AI. We have the Pure Wallet coming out. We have the Pure World coming out. And when I say coming out, I mean open to the public, the Pure World. So, huge deal there. It's already being beat up and beta tested by a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of YouTubers, a whole bunch of influencers, a whole bunch of private people beating this thing up and trying to break it so that NS Labs can go back and fix it. And, you know, it's absolutely amazing. Go check out the footage, go check out the videos. But that's coming at us in December. The Pure Wallet, the Pure World's coming at us in December. So big time to be a MetaMonkey AI holder in December. A lot of use cases coming out. You just heard the use cases. You just heard what they are. You just heard how they'll be utilized. You just heard the functions of the Pure Wallet with the dual contracts in there and the cold storage in your pocket, which is absolutely huge. Game changer. Not done in the space. Never done in this space. Patented technology. Only MetaMonkey AI has the keys to that patent, along with NS Labs, has the keys to that patent, and nobody else can use it. So this will be one of its kind, the first ever done, probably the last ever done, unless somebody can do it in a different way. So MetaMonkey AI, big moves in December. And let me just kind of show you guys where we're at. I want to share my screen here because I think it's important for us to take a look at something today and take a look at where MetaMonkey AI is and where it's coming from and where it's going. So today, MetaMonkey AI, as we speak right now, sitting at 3065. Why is this significant? Because when MetaMonkey AI launched, it was at 3031 for pre-sale and 3035 for everybody who bought in at launch. This right here was launch. This right here was FTX, guys. The FTX fiasco along with the market, right? No devs own any tokens in this project. Okay. So very important for you guys to understand. No devs own any tokens in this project. So this climbing out of this hole from that whole cryptocurrency collapse, and people can say whatever they want. You pull up any token, their chart looks like this. Care who they are. This dip exists for everybody in the market. Climbing out of this hole right here is all organic, natural growth, right? And there was a lot of people, including myself, who bought this dip all the way down, right? So if you bought this dip down and you're sitting at 3065 right now, you're probably in the green, right? Or very damn close to it, right? And if you bought in at pre-sale at 3031, you're damn sure close to being in the green as well, or at least even. So I want people to understand that when it comes to MetaMonkey AI, Nobody's pumping this chart. Devs aren't pumping this chart. There's no artificial money coming into this chart. This chart is purely organic growth through community. And it's purely organic growth through the community that's here, and it's purely organic growth through the new wallets that have showed up since launch and on this dip. And I'll tell you, any new wallets that are coming in that came in down here and down here has to be loving life right now. And I'm happy for you because I'm right with you guys. So I came in at pre-sale. I rode this thing down. I DCA'd my way in, bought a couple dips. Now I'm in the green. So if you got a new wallet, let's say here, this like 119 mark, you're rolling pretty good right now, and you're pretty happy with the project as a whole, right? But go ahead and look at this big green wall right here. And again, I'm telling you guys, this is purely organic growth here. This is not pumped by a dev. It's not pumped by buybacks and burns. It's not pumped by any of that. This is purely pumped. These buys that are all sitting right here are all community buys. They're all community-based buys. I'll guarantee you, no devs hold a wallet in this project. And if they did, we would have never experienced a dip like that. I can guarantee you that. So 90 days, MetaMonkey has been out. 90 days. And within that 90 days, we released a beta. They released a beta version of the meta world. I mean, the pure world. They released a beta version of Pure Wallet, getting ready to release the final version of Pure Wallet and the final version of Pure World by the end of the month. I have never been involved in a project that has rolled out 2 use cases with that much utilization in that short period of time. And the only reason that they're able to do it is because the devs are smart enough to understand that to be a technology company, you have to surround yourself with the technology leaders. And they did that in NS Labs. And NS Labs had this technology ready to go. It's been worked on. It's been tried. It's been true. It's been battle tested. And the only thing that we needed to do was make that available to the mass public and make some adjustments to do that. And them adjustments have been made. And now they're getting ready to roll it out to the mass public. So, hey, say what you want, do what you want with your money. But when you look at this chart, and we can guarantee that there's no devs, and you're almost back up to launch price coming out of a market like this, almost up to pre-sale price coming out of a market like this, and you have the use case coming out in less than 100 days or 120 days or whatever's left in use case of this significance, this project's for real. Call it what you want, do what you want, say what you want. It doesn't matter. Whereas project's moving forward, this project's moving forward faster than any other DeFi project that's been put together. So, excuse me. So with that, you guys, I'm out. There's a recap of the Twitter space. There's some price action for you. And there's my thought on where MetaMonkey AI is after 90 days and where we're headed and what's coming. And we haven't even talked about the multiple layer 2 blockchains that are getting ready to come out in April because there's just not enough time to fit that in. But they'll be coming out in April, and we will be doing a video on them. We'll be taking care of that. And there will be more use case to come for the MetaMonkey AI token when them roll out. But we'll get to them when it's time. And oh yeah, we haven't even talked about the NFTs. But hey, who knows? We're just a poor old monkey project trying to make it. You tell me what the deal is. Looks like we're doing pretty damn good to me. like the channel, subscribe to the channel. With that, I'm out. Everybody have a great day. Make sure you show up at Dr. Crypto's 90-day review space today, and I'll see you there. Bye.